How do you maintain your CV? If you are like me, the answer probably is not at all, until I have to. Until recently, updating my long neglected CV every few years presented a familiar set of challenges. Deciding what to include and exclude, considering changes to its format, determining how far back in my experience to go, or determining the appropriate level of detail. What if I needed to change what details to include based on the role I apply for? Having all of it saved as a Word document didn't necessarily make it easier, which, now I think of it, may be the main reason I neglect to update my CV so much. So, what if I told you there is a better way? In this video, I will show you how JSON Resume solved most of my problems. Let's start with what is JSON Resume? From the website, JSON Resume is the open source initiative to create a JSON based standard for resumes. For developers, by developers. But that's not necessarily true, it's not only for developers. It was created to address the problem of resumes being presented in a variety of formats that can be difficult for both humans and machines to read. Now, having the formal definitions out of the way, let me first show you the magic. Suppose I start with a simple resume like this. Now with just a few clicks, I can make it look like this or like this. Notice the content of all three is largely the same. The only change is how it's presented. This is possible thanks to strict separation of resumes data, hence name, JSON resume, and the theme. And I'll talk about how to use themes in another video. Let's look at the data first. Here is what it looks like in its raw form. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward. There is a section for basic contact information, work history, volunteer engagements, education, awards, certificates, skills, and so on. We can even put our references or past projects in here. How to start? I think the easiest way would be to use your existing LinkedIn profile. Luckily, there is a way we can export it to JSON Resume. To do it, first we need to install a Chrome extension. Once installed, navigate to your LinkedIn profile. In the upper right corner, click Extensions, JSON Resume Exporter. Next, either click on the blue LinkedIn Profile to JSON button or a floppy disk icon next to it. Done. You've got yourself your very own JSON resume. What to do with it though? On its own, it's not very useful. In the next video, I will show you how to host it and make use of dozens of built-in themes for free.